got big fish here.
Do you?
Yeah. I'm getting excited.
Yeah.
We've been up since 5 a.m. We've driven an hour and a half. We've had cars bust into flames in front of us. We finally get on the water.
Yeah, 9:42. We may have a line in the water by 10.
Yeah, we've been up since 5 and we've been spotting fish and we haven't even made a cast yet, but we have seen a lot of catfish, have we not, George Young?
Yeah, we've seen a lot of catfish on this thing.
Yeah. So how far along till we decide to make it happen?
Well, I'm starting to slow the boat down now, so that's a good sign. We're fixing to cut some bait and put them in the water.
All right.
And but I just keep seeing fish on this thing, so I don't, it's been hard to stop.
Yeah.
I want to get above all of them.
Now you've won a couple tournaments in this area.
Yeah, I've won 2 tournaments here. I've placed in several here.
We'll hide the coordinates. So
well, a lot of people see me here fishing. A lot of people know about it, but even though you know a bank somebody else is on, if you don't know the line to run on that bank,
right?
They just don't catch them as good.
Look at those fish! Oh my gosh! So how important is grain along the Mississippi River in conjunction with catfishing?
Well, it's a big issue. It'll move the fish a lot. Early summer, we're pretty far down on the Mississippi right now, down in Mississippi. They start cutting their crops a lot sooner down here, so the fish, congregate. Now, the further north you go, as the weeks go on, they'll start running those granaries north, and you'll see the fish start congregating up, north. So, 2 weeks ago, we were up north on a tournament, and the fishing was just terrible. I mean, it was hard to even mark a fish in the river. Man, look at that. But and a week before that, we were down in Mississippi, and you couldn't keep the meat off the hook.
Really?
Well, the crop's starting to come out of the field this week, up around Memphis, that area.
And that's like catfish candy, isn't it?
Oh yeah.
In the water.
Yeah, I mean, catfish feed on mainly bait fish, other fish. That's their main diet. Probably Asian carp in the Mississippi River. Yeah. But when they got grain coming in the river, they're not going to pass that up, and they're going to congregate on it. Now, a lot of people say, well, I don't like to fish a granary because it's small fish. Well, there's always big fish on a granary too. They're usually setting somewhere different than the small fish.
Okay.
Where people mess up, they'll get on the small fish on a granary and they'll just keep staying in that area because they're catching fish.
Yeah.
And they come to think that they're just small fish on granaries.
Yeah.
Well, if they'll move on down or move on up, there's big fish around that. They're eating grain too. They like it. Yeah. So.
And how far will catfish travel?
Well, the big tournament I run in Memphis, the MRM, Mississippi River Monsters, we've done 4 or 5 different years of tagging programs, and we've had fish as far as 300 miles.
Really?
Reported, yes.
So you catch them, you tag them, and you turn them loose, and somebody catches them 300 miles away.
Yes, we've tagged them in Memphis, and they've been caught in the Tennessee River.
Yeah.
So they went down the Mississippi, up the Ohio, up the Tennessee. Yeah. And so they travel a lot. Yeah. And they travel a lot, when the river's rising, hard rising, and especially blue cat. Flathead don't travel as far as bad as blue cat, but blue cat will just take off and go.
Yeah. Whew, man, I tell you what, looking at that screen, I think I'm done talking, right?
Yeah, I think we need to cut some skipjack and get in the water.
Let's do it, man. Look at those fish on the Mississippi River. Here we go.
Fresh frozen skipjack, 2 years old.
2 years old.
And it is froze solid.
Is that good or bad?
Well, it's good if we could get it on the hook
Yeah.
It lasts longer.
Right.
A lot of people want fresh
Uh-huh.
in the summertime. I swear I catch as many or more on frozen bait.
Yeah.
Because when you put it on the hook, it's still kind of frozen. It lasts longer because it's unfreezing in the water.
Oh, yeah.
So it don't wash the blood out as fast.
Oh, that's a good tip.
So
I like that.
I've noticed.
That water's like 80 degrees, isn't it?
Right.
So it can thaw out and let the juices out.
Right. See, it's froze.
Yeah.
So it's hard to weave a hook through it, but you can do it.
Yeah.
And it's going to unthaw in the water.
Yeah.
It's going to last a little longer. And so I just, some people will not fish without fresh bait.
Huh.
I fish all the time with frozen bait.
Well, let's see how we do.
Let's see how we do on it. All right, we're going to be bumping the bottom today, and the best way I found to do that is to use a 3-way swivel.
Okay.
And this is a George Young Jr. B&M 3-way swivel.
Yeah.
Sell these at a lot of retail stores. So the way I rig that, because you want to feel the bottom really good, you want to put your weight in line with your main line.
Okay.
So you're in direct contact with your with your weight. Your hook leader will be down the river like this.
Okay.
And all this apparatus, the 3-way swivel is a must to keep all this from twisting, tangling.
Yeah.
And experimenting a little bit today. I don't want to show a lot of it.
Okay.
But you can see the weed guard on it.
Oh, it's like a weedless catfish hook.
Yeah, we're gonna something I'm working on, weedless catfish hook.
Okay. We won't give all the details.
You may see them in the future at B&M.
Hey, all right. Prototypes. Yeah. You got a fancy reel there. What's that?
That's a Shimano Takeda 400 with a line counter.
Whew.
The 400 size is just about perfect for me.
Okay.
Or 300, excuse me, it's not 400, 300. It'll hold about 750 pound of 65 pound braid. And I usually fish 350 to 400 feet behind the boat.
Okay. So
plenty of line, good smooth reel. I've used this one about 2 years. Not a single issue with it.
Wow. Well, how much does a reel like that go for?
This reel's not that bad. It's about 169.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's a higher end reel, but it's not just out of budget.
I gotcha. Yeah, pro grade stuff.
Yes, sir.
I love it. All right, man. Let's
get after it.
Let's get after it.
All right, we're gonna have a head versus a SpongeBob.
Okay.
This is called a SpongeBob.
That's a SpongeBob.
It's kind of shaped like a sponge,
Yeah.
SpongeBob, the little yellow man.
Yep.
So, and later we may cut a wallet.
That's the wallet, that end?
About this big's a wallet.
Okay.
So it's kind of shaped like a wallet.
Bigger bait, yeah.
So, and we may even go to fillets.
Okay.
Sometimes what we hope for is it doesn't matter what you're fishing with.
Okay.
They hit everything.
Right.
But sometimes it does make a difference, and I can't figure that out. Because I know them catfish can't see.
Yeah.
60, 70 foot on bottom of the Mississippi River.
Yeah.
It's black dart, but they know what bait's on that.
Huh.
That's amazing. That tells you how
dialed in they can
be. I'm going to be bumping a 4 ounce. We're going to be in about 65 to 80 foot of water. Real muddy bottom. And you have done this a lot.
No, this is only basically my first time. So I did it yesterday.
So I'm going to put a little bigger weight on for you, a 6 ounce.
So I can feel it better?
Feel it a little better. So if you take a new person out bumping, always remember, the bigger the weight, the easier they can feel it.
Okay.
A lot of catfish guys, back when I got it, I got the tendency to put the same weight that I'm used to using on the climb. And they couldn't never figure it out.
Yeah.
So
you've got a more finesse feel.
A new beginner, starting with a bigger weight.
Okay.
And you'll train him a lot quicker.
I appreciate that. Well, you definitely got the gear, and you definitely got the boat, man. I got to get me some of them air ride seats. Those are phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, in this Sea Art Dynasty, I mean, it's a smooth riding boat to begin with, and you add those air ride seats, and we hitting 3 foot barge waves a while ago.
Yeah, yeah.
It sounded worse than it felt.
Oh yeah, it was smooth. Gotta get them. Honey, if you're watching this, that's what I want for Christmas, which isn't too far away.
There he is. There he is. head shaker.
That didn't take long. Now what can I do? Do I need to reel up and get the net, or?
Nah, he ain't big enough, no.
How can you tell? What if he's playing possum?
He ain't real big.
He's not real big?
You can hand me one of those boulder grips right there.
Right there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Thank you. Little Mississippi River blue cat. Feels about like a 10, 12 pound. This is the kind you try to scare off your line.
Huh?
This is the kind you try to scare them away.
Oh, you don't want to land it?
Well, they get in the way. They take
Well, I
up,
want to see one. I've yet to see a Mississippi catfish.
they take up your time on the big ones.
Oh, they take up time on the big ones. So you didn't even get excited. You're like, there's one, and you just set the hook like it was a 10-inch crappie. No big deal, huh?
Well, I mean,
You've done it a lot.
I've caught thousands of pounds of these things.
Now, I'm going to be screaming if I get one. Just FYI. You might have to contain my energy.
You know, back when I guided, people would just go nuts over a 10-pound catfish.
Oh, yeah,
They ain't never caught one that big.
Oh, I can see it. I can see it on the graph coming up. Oh, that's a good fish. That's a good fish. Oh my gosh, I want to catch one of those. If that's just a, wow. Now that was on a wallet-sized bait, right?
SpongeBob.
Oh, that was SpongeBob. Yeah.
That was on SpongeBob.
Oh, look how slimy he made the line there.
No.
Oh, that's pretty. How'd that feel? Handy dandy. There you got it. Hold him up. Let's take a look. Woo!
What did I say, 10 or 12?
Yeah.
12 on the money.
12 on the money. That thing weighs it too?
Oh, yeah.
Nicely done. George Young. We only been here 10 minutes.
I knew we wasn't going to get skunked.
Yeah. All right. That's awesome.
Bye.
See you later, buddy. Kerplunk. Nicely done. Oh, man, that's awesome. I am so tickled. He's getting upriver.
He got me out swimming to me.
Oh, another good one. Was that about 10?
He might be a little bigger than 10.
Oh, it's about the same size as the last one.
I think he may be
14, okay, bigger. Oh man.
We're right coming off.
No, he wasn't coming off. Woo! Nice. That's bigger. Yeah, he's longer.
14 on the money.
14 on the money. You've been doing this a while. Man, that's awesome, George.
Boy, ain't they pretty?
That is so beautiful. And good eating too, right?
Oh, good eating. Yep.
That's
Beautiful.
awesome.
Beautiful.
20 minutes, 24 pounds of fish.
Beautiful.
26 pounds of fish. Here's one. I got it. You got one too? I got one too. I got one. You got doubles? You've got doubles. I got a big fish here.
Do you?
Yeah. Oh, he just let it go. Gosh darn it, he just let it go. Me and my big mouth. Bragging about having a big fish. Thank you. I horsed him. Dang it, I horsed him. I couldn't move him. He was swimming though. Holy mackerel. He was just, he felt like a shark in the ocean. Stripped my bait. You got a big one?
No.
This right here will catch him on it.
Yeah.
Or do I need a fresher piece?
I mean, whatever. Easiest on you.
Dang it, Dad, I had a big one on. Now I'm addicted. Now I'm really addicted. Are you sure you don't have a big one?
No. No, I can move him too easy.
I got spooked. I'm like, oh my gosh, I got a big one. I can't lift it. But I
Make sure
can feel him on
that
there.
drag may be tight. Make sure that drag will slip.
Okay. How funny is that?
Yeah, you gotta make sure that drag will slip. How tight is it?
Is that what happened? Well, we had it tight because of trying to get it undone.
Daddy.
What a pretty one.
Hello, hello.
Hello, hello.
Goodbye, goodbye. See no bubbles.
What does that mean when you see bubbles?
When big fish blow air, blow bubbles, you'll know it's a big fish.
Oh yeah? Oh, that's a catfish. That's not a blue cat, is it?
Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah.
It is a blue cat?
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like a catfish.
No, it's a male.
Oh, a male blue cat looks like that, huh?
They're a lot meaner.
They're a lot meaner.
Male blue cat. They're a lot uglier than them girls.
Yeah. Man. Whoop, easy, bud.
Oh, they're mean.
Look at that.
See his head all scarred up, scratched up. The males,
Yeah.
they'll wear holes from down to the bone,
Wow.
going in and out of the nest.
Yeah.
You know, they're the ones that protect the nest after the.
Yeah, that's why he's
Yeah, all this stuff are
nicely
he's
done.
healed up pretty good. So.
How do you say or assume that there's fish here? Do you use your sonar? Do you use time spent on the water? What do we look for?
Well, a lot of time is spent on the water. You know, just experience. What I'm in right now is we're on a sandbar. We're coming off a revetment bank onto a flat, just a big flat sandbar.
Yeah.
And those fish will lay out on this sand during the day
Yeah.
and then come up shallow to feed at night.
Yeah.
And shad and stuff.
Okay.
You know, because sandbars and stuff, you know, just tons of bait fish on.
Right. Right.
But I look, you know, I look.
Oh, that's a good one.
Look for sand a lot. You know, I fish sand a lot, and I also fish a lot of mud.
Yeah. Is that about 12, 14?
Yeah. Something like that. Well, he hit it like a
Freight train?
yes.
Yeah, he scared you.
I mean, he got
Oh my gosh, that is so cool. Hey, my radio show must be good luck. But hey, we were talking about the setup. Once we get this fish in here, you can kind of see the three-way swivel, and there's a fish in the boat. Wow, wow.
beautiful blue kid.
And it's hooked perfectly right through the side of the mouth with that circle hook.
Circle hook will do for you. That fish couldn't come off for nothing.
Yeah. So how much do you think, how much are you gonna say?
12 pounds.
12 pounds? Okay. I said 12 or 14. Boy, it's a pretty, now that's a female blue cat, is that right? And you can kind of tell because she's kind of white and shimmery, is that right?
Right. The male will be more bullheaded and slimmer bodied, and he'll be darker.
I actually mistook a male earlier today as an actual channel catfish, but you said that was not correct.
12 pounds a day. Yeah, a lot of people get those confused.
Yeah.
And a lot of people, especially the old timers in old days, would catch a big male channel. You know, a male channel and a female channel look totally different.
Yeah.
Big male channel, he'll be dark,
Yeah.
bluish color. And a lot of people, a lot of the old timers would call that a blue cat.
Yeah.
They'd call this a white cat.
A white cat,
But it's actually, this is a blue cat.
but it's just the female species.
It's a female blue cat. She's just beautiful colors, beautiful
Yeah.
fish. She's talking to us.
Listen to her, yeah. That's awesome. Okay, so look for sandbars, you said, and then what are some other tips on locating? How often do you use your graphs to find fish underwater?
Well, I mainly read the river as I go down it, and I use my graph to verify what's there. I mean, I'm not always right on the depth of things.
Yeah.
But I'll just look, you know, read the river and see what I think looks good. Then I'll go into my graph and see if there's fish, see the depth, see if there's ledges, see if there's structure. But this time of year, late summer, early fall, when they start pumping grain on these rivers,
Yeah.
you know, you get inside of any granary,
Yeah.
and you find, you know, 2 to 3 mile an hour current with some structure or sand, and you're probably going to find fish.
Because that grain's like catfish candy.
Oh yeah, they get it once a year.
Yeah.
And
They fatten up
they
on it.
fatten up on it big time.
And it also attracts, you know, bait fish that they eat.
Oh
too.
yeah, yeah. I mean, everything's attracted to granary. I mean, there'll be buffalo, carp, just all kinds of drum, all kinds of.
Yeah. All right. Well, hey, man, this is only a 40-minute show. I wish I would have given you more time on the segment, but man, I really appreciate you showing me how to do this. Let's fish a little more. What do you say?
Yeah, we can get big.
I want one. What is the deal? You've caught them all today.
Here's your video.
Well, I know, but I've had a couple on, and I tell you what, my adrenaline is pumping. Tip of the day.
Best way I found this 3-way rig and leaving your weight on to put your pole up. Safe. Take the hook, turn it toward the reel, look at the first eye.
Okay.
Bring the leader back. Put it behind the reel.
Ah, okay.
Keep that tight. Take the weight leader. Wrap it right here behind the reel.
Oh, look at that.
Wrap that up right there.
And then it's easily
And
unwrapped.
take it and just lock it over the reel.
Oh, dude.
And everything's
Taut.
out of the way.
Yeah.
Ready to go. Just undo it, let it fall, and you're ready to go.
Thank you for that. Hey, and thank you for your time today.
Thank you, buddy.
George Young, man, I can't wait to get back down here and do this again with you. Redeem myself because you did put on a bottom bumping for Catfish Clinic. So you guys, thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel, and we're gonna have more catfish shows here on Fish Eat Live. We sincerely appreciate you guys. Have a great day. God bless. Thank you, George.
Thank you so much for watching Fish, Eat, Live. Our mission is to demonstrate the benefits of the Fish, Eat, Live lifestyle. We look forward to educating, entertaining, and attracting you to the healthy lifestyle of the great outdoors. We're definitely going to have some wholesome family fun on the water every Sunday at 6 p.m. So hit that subscription and that notification bell because we want you to come be a part of this.